The Human Canary, Video 20, The Myth of Exercise and Weight Loss. How often do we hear phrases like fat-burning exercises, burn off that stubborn layer of belly fat, or melt that unsightly fat? Go to almost any weight loss site operated by a fitness centre and you are bound to hear such advice or something very similar. Often there are images of super fit young men or women, perhaps dressed in a t-shirt and shorts, leaning confidently against a treadmill or holding a basketball and smiling into the camera. Ah, actors, where would we be without them? It seems certain now that while some form of exercise may have positive benefits, weight reduction is not one of them. It is a myth. According to a paper in Current Biology, published on January the 28th, 2016, which studied the daily energy expenditure and activity levels of more than 332 adults drawn from 5 countries across Africa and North America over the course of a week. The findings were that subjects who exercised lightly influenced their daily energy expenditure by around 200 calories per day than those who led a sedentary lifestyle. However, people who did more than moderate activity had nothing to show for it in terms of increasing the amount of energy they expended. The rationale underpinning this is the body makes adaptive adjustments, thus constraining total energy expenditure. The results could help explain why people who start exercise programs with the aim of shedding pounds often see a decline in weight loss or even a reversal after a few months. An earlier study published in the British Medical Journal, the BMJ, by John Riley, a professor in paediatric energy metabolism at Glasgow University, involved more than 500 4-year-olds. The study involved 2 groups of children who were regularly weighed and measured and their body mass index calculated. There were no significant differences between the control group and the study group, a result which may seem counterintuitive to many people. Half the schools instituted 3 extra half-hour sessions of physical play and activity every week, and parents were given information packs encouraging them to give their children more activity and less television. The other half, the control group, had no extra activity or information. Despite rigorous implementation, we found no significant effect of the intervention on physical activity, sedentary behaviour, or body mass index, wrote the researchers. The only positive finding was that the more active children had better motor and movement skills, which may make them more confident about doing physical activity in the future. The findings of the above studies are confirmed by research carried out by public health scientists Richard S. Cooper, MD, and Amy Luke, PhD, of Loyola University, Chicago Stritch School of Medicine, in the International Journal of Epidemiology. Their late 2015 study on obesity and exercise concluded those who exercise more had an increased appetite, which was compensated by eating more food. One of their conclusions was in line with numerous clinical trials which have found that exercise plus calorie restriction achieves virtually the same weight loss as calorie restriction alone. It seems the message is, if you wish to lose weight, calorific intake is the most important factor to consider. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to learn more about the myths and corruption surrounding medicine. It's a little image of a Neanderthal on the bottom right of your screen. Also, please indicate whether you like or dislike this video.